Do what you can with what you've got where you are. Teddy Roosevelt. My friends, start today. Stick with it. You can learn to chart these markets. It all comes with practice, and do not worry about how long it takes you to master these charts, because once you master them, you will make up for all the time you ever spent. And for those of you who say, well, what do I really need to know about charting? I'm going to buy value stocks. Well, good for you. But do you want to go when you go to purchase a car and not know what the car actually should be selling for? You're just going to trust the dealer who has a sticker price on the car and asks you to pay that when you could pay a lot less. It all has to do with timing. It has to do with availability. It has to do with location when it comes to cars. Well, when it comes to the stock market, it has to do with the charts. Things can send stocks up or down that has nothing to do with the actual value of it for value investors. It's just the tendencies of the market. You never want to buy high and sell low. So why would you be a dummy and just buy it at any price? You don't want to catch a falling knife. You don't want to buy a stock when it's crashing. Again, you may want to purchase it and own it long term, but buy it at the right price. Now, let's jump into these charts. Stocks are down. We see Bitcoin, gold, and bonds are up. Let's first jump into the S&P 500. What do we have this week? We've broken the trend line. Looks like we've bounced off the ceiling. Now, we're not to the end of the week yet, but we have a doji forming here. And again, we had that, nice bottom that we hit with all that volume. Things turned around. We warned you from the beginning that we may have a ceiling here. We have run up on it, and it looks like we are coming off of it. We look at the 2-day chart. We can see where it's clearly broken through the weekly trend line. We have a red spinning top. Lots on that down wick, and we're almost up to average volume there. We can see this 2 days of down movement. This is a shortened trading week because of Labor Day holiday, so the week didn't start until Tuesday, down Tuesday and Wednesday. Not so much Wednesday, 0.20%, but a doji, and that is showing us lots of indecision as the week moves along. 2 more days, we'll see how this plays out. Look at the NASDAQ 100. We didn't have a ceiling here for the high, but we did see where things popped up after the down week, a strong down week of the 5th of August. And we talked about, this being a shortened move. Why on the S&P and the NASDAQ 100? Because it's an election year, to mimic Joe Biden, who loves to whisper. And again, the people in charge want their party to win. Do you think they're going to let the market crash without some effort to keep it up? No, they are not. And we saw things bottom quickly, then try to stroke up. But can they hold it? Well, we look at the NASDAQ and the S&P, and we can see where things have broken through those 3 weeks of some up movement. Look like they're moving down. Red down candle, lots of volume on the 2-day. We've only got 2 days to go in this shortened trading week. We're about halfway there. We'll see. We could have strong down days on Thursday, Friday. We will keep an eye on things and see which way they are going. Last 2 days, of course, have been down after a day and a half of dojis. That was Thursday afternoon, Friday morning, Friday afternoon, and then Tuesday down, Wednesday down, more in the morning, I guess, than the afternoon. And again, not down much, but struggling to keep up. So we'll continue to watch. What do we see going on with bonds? Check them out, up 1.28%. We see the candle pushing right up on that prior ceiling. Again, that goes all the way back to December of last year. And again, we've seen the wicks go above it, candle sitting right there on it. Is it going to pierce it and go higher? It is possible. We'll wait, we'll watch, we'll see. Things could bounce off. You see the half-day chart pushing through the candle itself. The 2-day sitting right there on it with the wick penetrating with just a little bit above average volume. We can see we're about halfway there with 2 days to go in the week on the weekly. So we will keep an eye on things. Gold, barely up for the day, 0.06%. So again, 0.6%. Less than that, 0.06%, forgive me. So we see a doji here. We see a down 2-day candle. Again, not average volume, though that candle's finished drawing. We can see down in the morning, recovering in the afternoon just a wee bit. Again, 0.06% is about flat. So we'll see if gold is going to stroke off these 3 weeks of an up move and start moving down. We're going to have the volume there to give us some idea as to whether or not it's truly rolling over. And for us to feel good about gold literally starting to move down strongly. What do we see going on with Bitcoin? Bitcoin about flat, 0.09%. That's not 0.9%, it's 0.09%, so it's just about flat. See, it was more down in the morning than in the afternoon, but lots of volume in the morning and then recovering some in the afternoon on that half-day chart. 2-day chart, nice down candle, no wick on top, lots of volume there. So Bitcoin again had that higher than average volume on that week again where everything hit that interim low. That was the week beginning the 5th of August. And then sort of spinning sideways, going up a little bit, particularly that week beginning the 19th, leveling out the next week and then down this week. So we'll continue to keep an eye on these charts, see where they lead us and what they are telling us as we move toward the end of the week. We appreciate all you being with us. We always love to hear from you. CW@chartingwealth.com is how to reach out to us. God bless, my friends. All the best from the whole team at Charting Wealth World Headquarters.